Hi, everybody. Sarah Lynn Hodgkin here, certified systems leadership coach with Hulan Leadership. And I've been getting some questions from something I put in my newsletter called bullet journaling. And I have a book right here. I don't know if you all are familiar with bullet journaling, but I can attest that it's been a big part of me helping redefine productivity for myself. So what is bullet journaling and how is it helpful? What bullet journaling does for me is it brings together productivity and reflection in an intentional way by simply using my notebook. And so bullet journal from the book written by Ryder Carroll, it says right here, track the past, order the present, design the future. I'm like, yeah, I want some of that. So a couple of years ago, I was introduced to this, and here's what I do with it. It simply is a way it's a way of thinking and so on, but in terms of practical, what do I actually do to set up my bullet journal? It's a way for me to set up my sketchbook. Others say notebook. This is what I use. It's just a conventional sketchbook. It's blank on the insides, and I create on the very first page an index, which looks like this. And I color code the parts that are sort of set in stone. They're called tags. And then I have things down here that I start tracking. And that index obviously reflects the pagination that I've done. So I put page numbers on every page. And that alone has changed me not having to have 5 different notebooks. When I have meetings with my kids' teachers, when I have meetings with clients, people I'm partnering with on different things, if I'm trying to write down in my gratitude journal, it's all in the same place. And so one of the things I do is that I use little stickies and I label the different, I think in bullet journal, they call them logs or tags, something like that, but basically like tags or logs. And I have a few of them that are meaningful to me. So one of them is around my metrics and touchstones, which I designed at the beginning of the year. And then I can keep flipping back and coming back to what were the metrics that I wanted to be able to capture for Q1, or what are my touchstone words for this year? I need to come back and remember those. So that whole section is around metrics and touchstones. And it's got 2 pages dedicated to that are in the index, and I can easily find it. You see where this is going. Another one is called my clarity log, where I have 3 distinct questions for myself that always bring me back to clarity, as well as my learning plan of things that I'm learning. Another log that I keep is called Pause with Purpose. And I have key questions there where I design once a week, where I come in and just pause with purpose to clear the noise and come in. Then there are my monthly reflection studio pages, which I talk about in a different video. And I have a place just to dump stuff, such as scribble page. Oh, the other thing that I have is I have set up the quarters by months, so I can show myself what am I working on in what quarter and what does that look like. And I mean, it's messy. It won't make any sense to you, but because it makes sense to me, it's personal to me. But in this bullet journal book, man, oh man, they really spell out the different ways that you can organize your book in a way that aligns productivity with, of course, intentional action, but reflection. So I hope that's helpful. That's what bullet journaling does for me. And it just allows me to always come back to the same place and have the ease of just knowing I have this thought, where do I write it down? I've got to capture these notes. Where do I do that? You know, and so on. So bullet journaling, it's working for me. Hope it works for you.